Hello and welcome back, my fellow gamers. This is DZ Devil Gamer Plays. We're going to be going ahead and continuing on with Thomas Whitehead's story today. So our last video, we did a bit of a stream. It was kind of cut short. My son had came to visit, so I needed to actually cut the video a little shorter than what I had wanted to. But all's good. We'll continue on with our mission. So last we left off, we were going to be constructing the forge, and then we were going to be heading back out and attempting to, I believe, clear the mansion. I think was our plan. We're going to take some guns out and go ahead and do our best to do that. So that is still the plan for today. Is unfortunately it is snowing outside, which means it is very cold. I don't know if I can put any more gear on than what I already have. I'm kind of fine now, but I know as soon as I go outside, it's going to tell me I'm cold. So maybe I should put something else on. Wear those with the pants. I really would love to be able to fix my my gear. Put that on, and you know what? We'll put the neck armor on too, because we are eventually going to head out shooting, so probably the better, more gear on, the better. And we're not going to want to be cold. So we have our 45 caliber pistol. We're probably going to also take probably the automatic rifles and the shotgun ammo with us whenever we head out. I think that's probably going to be our best bet as far as for consistency. But before we do that, we need to build this forge. I've been putting it off this whole time. I think the only thing I'm missing is the ability to do the clay cement. I don't think I have enough clay cement. And unfortunately, I have no idea what happened to all my buckets. I could have sworn I had left them outside to collect water. But I can't find them anywhere. I've only found one. And it has cement in it. So I had like 3. So where the other 3 went, I have no idea. I could have sworn when I left them, they were like sitting over here right by the road. But I haven't found them anywhere. So, that being said, like I didn't leave them in this, like stick them in the trunk or anything, did I? No. Yeah, I don't know. The unfortunate part about that is if I can't find them, I'm probably going to have to go somewhere. Because I won't have enough buckets to be able to make the clay. It's so weird. They just like completely disappeared. Let's see. Sure. I didn't move them. No. Sacks and sand, shovels, axes. And I already went through and I reorganized some of this, so I don't think it's going to be in here at all. But unfortunately, I don't know where else where I might have left it. If I did leave it somewhere, I would thought I would have left it someplace close by. I honestly thought I left it in the kitchen. But I noticed that it wasn't in the kitchen, so I don't know. where else I could have stuck it. Yeah, I don't think so. No. 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 Alright. Well, I don't know where the buckets ended up. But I need to fill up the bucket. Question is, can I build it without it? Advanced forge. Oh, so all I need is the wooden bucket. Hold on a second. All right, let's try this again. Right there, maybe? Yeah, we'll build it right there. All right, so let's take this. Can I shove this back in here for now? I have all these stone blocks. So we're going to move all these suckers. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I am going to do something. I just haven't figured out what. Can I put them in another area for now? I'll just maybe stick them in this cabinet. Yeah, let's drop them all in here. All right, so we have our furnace, we have the kiln, we have the forge. So I don't think we did do the grinder. I think that's everything, honestly. Yeah, I honestly think that's everything I need to build. We kind of already started here. I think the only thing we don't have is we don't have any of the garden stuff set up for any of the gardening materials you need. But I'm not really worried about that simply because some of the gardening things don't work right now. I don't know why that is. Oh, I just grabbed the wrong ones. Like some of the ability to do the gardening isn't working right. Like you can grow them, but then sometimes they die before they're supposed to, which isn't super ideal. Let's add a bunch of gasoline to this. We don't want it to run out of gas. Alright, now I don't think there was anything else inside this thing that I needed. Alright, let's drop all these empties over here. Come on. Let's drop that. Do I still have in my bag? Alright, so I'm going to have to dump all these nails off and stuff for now. I need to take as little as possible because I'm going to need everything I can for basically guns and ammo. So everything else, I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to just dump it all in this box here, maybe? Nah, I'm going to stick it upstairs. Just because I need to grab the guns and the bullets and stuff anyway. So I think I'm just going to dump it in my room. I have this one box over here that I've been pretty much putting most of my stuff in anyway. Alright, so we don't need so many lighters. We don't need the nails. Not going to need the wood saw. Or the mason's trowel. Is there anything else I should leave? You know, I'll leave the can opener here too. I don't think I need that either. We'll leave this here. We'll leave that here. We'll leave that here. So we have all of our protein shakes. I'm going to leave the gainer thing here. I think I have 3 protein shakes. That's more than enough. I'll take the crowbar in case I need anything, and the claw hammer. Actually, you know what? Instead of the claw hammer, actually, should I keep those 2? I'm trying to think. I'm probably gonna be shooting. I don't plan on taking apart anything. But I know sometimes you have to take apart doors. But I do also have I have the crowbar. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna keep the screwdriver on me because I do need a window. And I think you have to have a screwdriver to get the windows out of vehicles. So we have the M1911, we have some 45 rounds. Did I leave any more rounds here? I thought I separated out some rounds in my last run through. Did I stick them over here? No. I think I stuck everything back in this room. Alright, so we're going to take the Beretta. And we're going to take all these magazines to go with it. It has a suppressor built on it also, just in case our other one breaks. Alright, what else do we have that we're going to probably take with us? So I feel like one of the Mossbergs is probably going to be our best bet. 2 times scope. Grab this one. And then we need to also grab M16. All right, so what do we have? We got the M16, we got the Mossberg. Got the Beretta magazines. We have 45 rounds extra. We'll open one more box of 45 rounds. All right. So the rest is going to be, we're going to grab a bunch of where is it? Where is the magazines? There they are. Grab those. Grab some of those. And then we're going to grab a bunch of shotgun shells. Can I put any more shotgun shells in here? In the boxes. Yeah. It's going to put me overweight. We'll put the rest of the shotgun shells in the back of the vehicle. So, let's see. It's middle of the day. So I think I'm going to wait. I might stay here until morning so that I get a full sleep. I don't know that I want to go there tired because I don't know how long it's going to take to clear out the number of zombies there, because I'm probably going to have to move forward, retreat, back up. I'm probably going to have to do that several times to clear them all out. I think I took all my propane torches inside. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, here's one. What is it that you need to take out a window? Let's check real quick. Come on this side. To remove the... So you have to have a screwdriver to remove it. All right, so just making sure that I can be able to, because I need a replacement window for my van. It's gonna be cold in there without it. All right. So I think I have everything I need, mechanics wise. We're gonna fix the front of this vehicle one more time, and then I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick the, yeah, we'll fix the front one more time. Barely fixed it. Okay, well, let's grab 2 more sheets. And we're going to stick all these in the trunk. so that should put us underweight. Let's get a drink. Alright, so I think I have everything I need there. Can we just start the vehicle and back it out? Can I back up? Alright. So still only have a quarter of a tank. You know, I thought I'd have more gas for as much gas as I thought I put in there. But I guess not. Anyway, let's head inside, get something to eat, do all of our normal things. Let ourselves heal a little bit from all the crap we were carrying. Is there anything else I have to do? Skill-wise, I've read all the books I can read. So we're also going to be on the look for the books that we're missing while we're there. There's quite a few that we're actually still missing. Alright, so we're going to put all this food in the oven here. Get her cooked up. So what else do we need? We're way down. I think I just need to smoke a cigarette. Alright, so everything's cooking. Probably this rabbit meat's probably going to cook first. Yeah. Come on. All right. So let's eat some rabbit. All right, we're going to put this cut of pork in the fridge. Actually, why not to put all of it in the fridge? I think it's get us overweight. Interesting. So weird that sometimes the exact same stuff I have on me puts me overweight and none of this stuff doesn't. I'm assuming it's something on my clothes that I put on. It's probably the damn neck brace. I should probably just take it off. Am I missing it? There it is. Yeah. Just the neck brace itself was putting me over. Yeah, honestly, I need to clean my stuff, but the only way I'm going to do that is if I go over to the lake. I don't know if any of the things outside have enough water in them. I mean, I could check. If any of them has, it's probably this one down by the road. Oh, what else can I wash? Wash the firefighter axe. Knee pads, and probably the shin guard. Alright, how am I looking now? Probably the jacket and the pants, probably the last things. Huh. Alright, well, not gonna wash them there. How about over here? You know, I just remembered something. I have those barrels out back that are supposed to be feeding the sink. I don't know if they're feeding the sink properly, but can I just go upstairs and use them? All right. You know, I think I need to shave. There we go. All right. How am I looking? Looking better? I feel like I'm looking better. Clean. My clothes are all wet, but at the very least, I'm doing okay. Let's eat that. I think that should put us... It should be close enough for us to go upstairs and go to sleep. I think we'll have to have a cigarette. Otherwise, we'll probably wake up from it if we don't. Smoke our cigarette, and then we'll go to sleep, and then we'll head out first thing in the morning. Yeah, shooting zombies is much more difficult when it's dark outside, so we will allow the nighttime to pass before we head out. It's going to take us a little while to drive there, but the drive time will allow us to get there while it's starting to become light outside. I don't know why I've kept these curtains open this whole time. I've been keeping these lights on anyway. I'll just close them. Alright. Anything else? I feel like that's it. I don't really think I need anything else. We'll turn the lights off so we're not burning electric while we're gone. I sound like an old version. Don't want to be burning that there electric. It does actually conserve fuel from the generator, so it just kind of makes sense. Alright, so we'll close this door. We'll turn that off too. Alright. Alright, that limits the amount of electricity on. Am I ready to go? Let's eat some food. Shall we? I eat this one. I'd really like to be able to take some more food with us, but I'd have to leave something probably behind in order to do so. And I don't really know that I want to do that. Let's unpack this knife real quick and wash it off, because why is this filthy dirty? I think I've used it to a couple times. Oh no, it's not gonna let me wash it. Seriously? So crazy. So we go upstairs to go wash it. got barely any water left in it. All right. I didn't have 2 knives on me, right? I only had the one. The rags, rubber hoses, crowbars. Yeah, I don't think I have anything on me that I don't particularly need. 45 rounds. Yeah, pretty much. I think I'm good. Yeah. All right, let's get going. Actually, let's close our door. Close the door. Close the door. I don't want to leave anything open while we're gone. I almost feel like I should go to the gas station and fill this thing up. That'll take extra time if I do that, which will push us into another episode. I feel like there's enough gas to make it to the actual mansion. So I don't think I'm going to worry about it. I'm just going to drive to the mansion. I've been saying I've been wanting to go to this mansion for quite a while. I know it has a huge library inside. I don't know if there's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be ransacked or if there's still going to be stuff actually in it. Wrong way. Must turn around. Yeah, I don't know which way's faster. If this way's faster or to go the other way. I know the other way, though, I've run into zombies on the road a couple times, so I think if I go this way, I might be better. Or I'm more likely to hit a tree going in between this tiny road. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Not in any rush to get there. Because when we get there, we are going to unleash hell. Or at least attempt to. Our aiming still sucks, so... Yeah. We haven't even made it to level 1 aiming yet. It's so pathetic. So basically, if you want to do firearms in this game, there's one thing you probably should do is pick either police officer profession or veteran, just to get your aiming skills up high enough. Otherwise, the realistic ability to actually hit stuff with your guns is so low. Because they do attribute your your ability to actually hit the zombies with the bullets is dependent on your level of your aiming skill. Alright, hold on a second before I do something stupid. I do think I did. As I say, I thought I put a bunch of food in my glove box for emergencies. Now, last time I was at the mansion, it was pretty packed with zombies. But there is a large field to the right of it. So my thought is I'm going to head to the large field and just shoot them from there and draw them into the field. That way I could kind of run them around in circles and shoot them. It'll probably be the best way to clear out the area. And because it's so far off the beaten path, I don't think it'll draw zombies from too many other places. So I shouldn't have to worry about, getting surrounded. The worst case scenario is I can always just run and go find the car. There's a lot of zombies out here, though, on the road, surprisingly. And, of course, it has to be my most unfavorite thing in the world. What's that, you ask? Fog. Because fog is perfect, right? Ridiculous fog. It's going to make seeing almost impossible. And I don't think I could do anything about it. Maybe fast forward the time a little bit. Will it burn off? Doesn't look like it's going to. Oh well. As shitty as it is, super ridiculous. Did my vehicle just stall? Why did my vehicle stall? That would be bad if that happens while I'm out there. That would be very bad. I'll be trapped there. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Because I'm pretty sure there weren't any cars, even in the little side parking lot, that I saw when I was out there. And even if there was, I don't have a gas can. This might be a sketchy decision. Let's roll back out here and see what's here. Is it still full of zombies? God. Seriously, fog? Alright, so let's attach this to my holster. Let's drink this real quick. You know, we're gonna just get out right here, climb the fence. And we're going to take the stroll through the field to get there. I hate this. Ah, man. So, how much further is it? All right, there it is. All right, let's say I shoot this gun. So that's a silenced gun. Oh, that's silenced. Sure to draw an awful lot of them. All right. Now that should have done what I wanted it to do, which is to draw zombies away from the main house. Question is do I want to stick with that gun or do I want to go big? Because I could Unpack the M16. And I could go full blammo. It's so hard to decide on what to do because I hate the fog. I hate messing around in the fog at all. I have died more times from fog bites than anything else. Alright, let's try this with the big guns. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's an M16. Those rounds should absolutely be destroying the zombies. Now, the rest of them should all be heading up that way. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know, people. Can I smoke a cigarette real quick? Oh, there's a nice little horde of zombies. Come on. All right, at least the fog's starting to burn off at least a little bit. I always feel more comfortable when I can at least see them coming around me in some direction. This... Boom. Whiffed. See, things like that, if that happened in the fog, I probably would have got bit. Alright, I should be able to turn around and... Come on, you. Come on, 2 more. Alright. Any of you guys got anything useful on you? Some rings, gold watches. Take the kitchen knife. Yeah. What you got in there fanny pack there, buddy? And a magazine. Alright, you know, I did bring propane torch, but I don't think I brought my mask with me. So I'm not going to be able to... I'm not going to be able to get rid of the car there. I really should have thought about that. I didn't remember that there was a broken down vehicle there, honestly. Yeah, I don't think you can dismantle the car rack without the mask. Yeah, you have to have the welder mask. Oh boy. Let's go in our car real quick. Let's eat some jerky. And then maybe this peanut butter pucks thing. I'm pretty sure that's a Reese's peanut butter cup, but they can't call it that. So out of curiosity, can I just chop down this tree here to make it so I can get through here a little easier? And I will just move all these logs into the back of my van for right now. So I have plenty of space back there at the moment. I really wish I would have remembered to bring the welder mask. I usually keep it on my person, but because I was trying to save more space for guns and ammo, Alright, well, let's drive up to the front of this building here and see what it's looking like now that I've done some clearing. I'm sure I didn't clear them all. I'm sure there's still hundreds up here chilling. But I'm hoping that some of that gunfire might have drawn some of them off the property. Can I just make a loop around? Yeah, there's quite a bit still up in there. How about over here? There's a lot over here still. No, not really. Just these guys right there. It's what, 6, 7, 8? Maybe 12 there. Actually, you know what? Let's turn this off. Otherwise, it's going to draw them all there. A little uncomfortable, mouth's a little dry. You know, there's some part of me that just wants to break out the shotgun and see what I could do with it. Being that I'm tired anyway. If I'm lucky, maybe I can tear down quite a few of them. Yeah, just goes to show you how worthless the guns are. Killing zombies at the expenditure of ammo is kind of a waste of time. All I did was I made myself a field full of zombies. And I made myself super tired. Alright, well, I'm too tired to keep fighting, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to call this episode a not quite a success, but it is what it is. I mean, like I said, the way that they've, to me, I feel that they've wronged guns itself is just ridiculous. Any normal playthrough before this in Build 41, you could use guns on the regular and literally be successful. And I know part of it is the aiming too, but it's kind of hard to build up the aiming. Like, so I just went out there. I don't know how many zombies I actually killed, but look at my aiming skill. It barely budged, like barely. I do think there is a mod that allows you to do like target practice shooting. Maybe that would be the way to go to get your aiming skill up before you go out and try and use guns. You know, like maybe get like a bunch of the, you know, use like the 22s or something you get a lot of rounds for, that are pretty much useless guns, but you could probably use those to your advantage and, use them to do a lot of the leveling of your shooting and aiming, because clearly, I mean, wasting like your big bullets, like your shotgun. I mean, the machine gun, the M16, that should have taken no more than one hit per zombie. It should be blowing giant holes through them. And the fact that a couple of those zombies, I shot multiple times in the fog there before it wasn't foggy anymore. They were actual legit hits, where the zombies fell down, but they got back up. That's not how it worked before. And you're limited normally, I would say, in the amount of bullets you get on your playthroughs. And I think I have a little bit of an advantage because I have the smokes and guns mod on. Which I said I wasn't going to use the guns so much, but apparently I'm going to have to use as many bullets as possible if I want to do any kind of shooting. Just because the amount of bullets it just took there, and I literally didn't even clear. God damn it! What the hell? Why are there so many of you? You guys are wrecking my van before I even get a chance to use it much. That's the other thing, is I probably need to go and bring back the other van. So if nothing else, I can use it for parts. It'll give me another vehicle to strip to for mechanics XP. I mean, that'll be the other thing. If I get my mechanics up, then I can fix these vehicles instead of them being, breaking down. Because that's a huge risk that I just took being out there with the car being the way it was, stalling. I mean, I could have ended up going to the van right then, and instead of it starting, I could have just got stuck by the... I could have just got trapped next to the zombies that were coming for me at the door, and there wouldn't have been anything I could do about it. So that's something also to think about. is maybe spending some time leveling up, getting my mechanics up to snuff. Now that I've pretty much accomplished most of what I wanted to do, I still want to clear the mansion there and get to the bloody library. There's also a school library in Brandenburg I can go hit, or if I want to really be a glutton for punishment, I could probably drive down past Rosewood. I know there was a school at Rosewood. I don't think I even went in. And there's also the bookstore and video store right there at the edge of Muldrow by the crossroads. That actually might be not a bad idea too, to go hit the crossroads. I can sit down there and dismantle vehicles and get my my welding XP up and bring back a lot of materials. Maybe that's what my next on-camera adventure will be. I might go to the crossroads in my next video. It's going to require me to take this van and gas it up, but I think if I do that, it might be severely beneficial to me in the long run. Plus, I'll be able to get parts. All right, well, first we're going to go get the other van. I might level up I need to get my mechanics at least up to level 5. I think I'm like right on the border of it. Yeah, like in the 15,500 out of 1,500. If my mechanics was up to level 5, I can take engine parts and I can repair the vehicle better. So that would be key and ideal because the boost you get from that is significant from moving on to the next level. So I might be doing that in the next trip. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix up the little vehicle, and then I'm going to take it out and use it to get to the location. And then what I'm going to do is then I'll probably use the van to tow the little vehicle back, because it should be able to do that. I just got to make sure I pump up the tires before I leave. God damn it. It always looks like it's passing. Alright. We'll shut her down. Oh, hold on. I think I left the lights on. Can't leave the lights on. It'll kill the battery. Alright. Seriously? Just gonna pull up a little further? Oh my god, is it really gonna do this to me when I'm trapped there? I have to go around. Alright, so our plan there is not what we wanted. So what we're going to do is we're going to dump all these extra ammo rounds and stuff back in the trunk of this car. We're also going to put the main we'll put this in here. And we're going to put these guns in here. I mean, we are going to keep trying using the guns to clear. Like I said, it's just a process, and until you get your aiming up, it's kind of I don't want to say a lost battle, but it's definitely going to be a struggle. But I'm going to keep the Beretta on me only because with the silencer on it does significantly change the sound. I mean, yeah, they still came at me, but still a 50% decrease is better than what I would have had otherwise. So we're going to leave that on our person. Let me think, is there anything else I can leave in the car for now? No, that's it, because we're going to take this vehicle over here. I think I need to pump up the tires on this before I do anything. I'm pretty sure I've taken the tires off it several times over. And if I don't, the tires are just going to fall off. So we'll do this real fast, then we'll go inside, rest, and that's it. I think I'm going to call the video here. I'll do the rest of this off camera, finishing up the tires. This is DZ Devil Gamer Play saying hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget the like and subscribe button. Later. Bye.